The creation of a Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine is an extensive and rigorous process, combining genetic engineering, intensive physical and mental conditioning, and advanced training. Space Marine recruits are selected from the toughest and most resilient humans, often chosen from brutal and war-torn planets. These individuals must already possess remarkable strength, endurance, and a warrior's spirit. Candidates are often taken as adolescents to ensure their bodies can withstand the genetic modifications. Candidates undergo various tests of physical and mental endurance. These might include combat trials, extreme survival challenges, and tests of loyalty and faith. Only a small percentage survive this stage. Genetic enhancements. Gene seed implantation. The most critical part of creating a Space Marine is the implantation of gene seed, which is the genetic material derived from the Emperor of Mankind's 20 Primarchs, used to transform a normal human into a Space Marine. This process takes several years and involves the implantation of 19 specialized organs, each giving the Marine enhanced abilities. Here are the key organs. Biscopia and os modula. Strengthen and enlarge the Marine's muscles and bones, making them much larger and more resilient than an ordinary human. Hemastamen. Enhances the blood to carry more oxygen and improves the Marine's immune system. Larraman's organ. Allows the Marine's body to heal wounds quickly, even stopping bleeding almost instantly. Catalepsian node reduces the need for sleep, allowing them to stay active for long periods without rest. Preomna and omophagia. These implants allow Marines to digest almost any organic material and even gain knowledge from consuming it. Multilung. Allows the Space Marine to breathe in toxic or oxygen-poor environments. Oolitic kidney and neuroglottis. These filter toxins and poisons, giving Space Marines resistance to most chemical and biological hazards. Black carapace, the final organ that allows Space Marines to interface directly with their power armor, essentially making it a second skin. These implants are introduced gradually to avoid rejection and allow the body time to adapt. Hypnoconditioning and mental training. The transformation into a Space Marine goes beyond physical enhancement. Recruits undergo intense psychological conditioning and indoctrination. They are subjected to hypnoconditioning. This is a form of deep brainwashing combined with extensive combat and tactical training. It ingrains loyalty to the Emperor, teaches combat skills, and shapes their minds for war. Memory implantation. Some Space Marines receive implanted memories of warfare and tactics from their predecessors to sharpen their combat instincts. This psychological conditioning ensures that Space Marines have unwavering loyalty to their chapter and the Emperor, making them nearly impervious to fear, corruption, or temptation. Power armor training. Once the physical and mental changes are mostly complete, the Space Marine is trained to use their most iconic tool, power armor. This highly advanced suit enhances their strength, speed, and durability further. It's connected directly to the Marine's nervous system via the black carapace implant, giving them superior combat capabilities. Combat training and indoctrination. After their body and mind are transformed, recruits undergo rigorous combat training. This can take many forms depending on the Space Marine chapter, but typically includes close combat, training with chainswords, power swords, and other melee weapons. Firearms proficiency, mastery of the bolter, the primary weapon of Space Marines, which fires explosive rounds. Tactics and strategy, intensive education in battlefield tactics, siege warfare, and command skills. Spiritual indoctrination. Space Marines are also taught the Imperial Creed, reinforcing their faith in the Emperor and their hatred for the enemies of mankind. Some chapters, like the Space Wolves or Blood Angels, also emphasize unique traditions or spiritual elements that shape their individual combat styles and culture. Final trials and initiation. After years of enhancement and training, the final stage involves a series of trials specific to the Space Marine chapter. These trials can be brutal, testing the Marines' ability to apply all of their enhancements in real battle situations. Ongoing service and development. Even after becoming a full-fledged Space Marine, their training and conditioning never end. They are constantly drilled in combat, strategy, and devotion to the Emperor. Veteran status. As they survive countless wars and campaigns, some Marines ascend to veteran status or specialize as assault troops, devastators, heavy weapon specialists, or terminators, elite units in heavier armor. Some Marines develop further into specialists such as apothecaries, battlefield medics, chaplains, spiritual leaders, tech Marines, mechanics, or even librarians. The result of this multi-year process is a transhuman warrior standing over 7 feet tall, immensely strong, and equipped with advanced weaponry and armor. Space Marines are not just physically enhanced humans. They are indoctrinated, relentless killing machines loyal only to the Emperor and their chapter. Their existence is a life of endless warfare, and they are the spearhead of humanity's defense in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium. From recruitment to becoming a full-fledged warrior, the transformation into a Space Marine is as much about mental fortitude as it is about physical might, making them some of the most fearsome soldiers in the galaxy.